Grace. Go. Keep yourself composed, we can get started.
I suppose you're just like the others.
No. Now I assure you, Miss Grace, I'm not that kind of doctor. I'm here to help you. And if you'll cooperate with me, I do have a few questions for you here. Now what do you see here?
I see a bat.
What do you really see here, Grace?
I see fear and uncertainty.
Look closer, Grace.
I see darkness. Complete and utter darkness. It's horrifying and precarious indeed. I see you.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Grace. I look forward to seeing you again soon. My first interview with Grace went better than I'd hoped. It took a long time for Grace's previous doctors to get her to open up even a little bit, but she's already accused me of being just another curious doctor. At least she's comfortable telling me how she feels. Her comparison of the bat and I was initially startling, but after some thought I've deduced that she simply means she does not trust doctors, and is afraid of what I plan on doing with her. Her skittishness is understandable, considering the deplorable treatment and conditions she was exposed to in her time at the asylum, by the so-called doctors before me. At the very least, her experience is a reassurance of the nobility of my goals for asylum reformation. I will continue to bring items in that trigger her memories of her past. However, I must work slowly to gain her trust, before I can push towards the time of her murders. Tomorrow, I will begin with her life in Ireland. It is to my belief that this will set her more at ease, and offer a strong insight into the formation of her character.
Hello again, Doctor.
Hello, Grace.
Do you not have anything for me today?
No, I'm sorry. Let's pick up where we left off. Yesterday you were telling me about your mother, and how she died on the ship to Canada. That must have been difficult.
Worst part was that there's nowhere for her soul to go.
How do you mean?
Below deck, and there was no windows or latches for her soul to go out of, and it was very crowded down there.
Must have been devastated.
Well, my father, as Mary Whitney would put it, was a drunken bastard, no more fit for fathering than a lonely sailor.
So?
He drank, took my wages, made me take care of the siblings, beat me. That's why I left and became a servant.
Did you? Visit?
My sister once after that. My father sent her to beg for my wages. I said I had none, but I had plenty. It's a hard thing to do, to abandon those you love for yourself, but you learn after a while that you just gotta do what you have to do to survive. He would have killed me if I stayed. Jordan, you're late. I was beginning to worry you wouldn't come.
Oh, Grace, I'm sorry.
You're wearing a bra.
That's not mine. I don't even know how that got there. Never mind. Just what does this make you think of?
Mary Whitney.
About her. I understand you used her name when you were caught.
I met her when I was working for Mrs. Alderman Parkinson. I spent the best days of my life with her. She was funny, crude, smart, confident. One time, actually, we threw apple slices over our shoulders, and she said whatever letter it spelt out, that would be the first initial of our future husband.
And what letter did you get, Grace?
I was in alone.
Please spell J as in Jamie Walsh.
Grace, who are you talking to?
What? No one.
You just whispered something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You clearly just whispered something. What else did you do together?
Lots. We always fooled around and laughed together. Her death marked the end of my happiness.
What happened?
Deceived. She always told me not to believe a man's promises until he acted upon them. Some mystery man bought her a ring, did ungodly things with her, and impregnated her. When she confronted him about it, he said no one would believe her and that she was just a common whore. She died in our room after bleeding to death from the abortion. And I scrambled to let her soul out, but I don't think I was fast enough.
I find myself increasingly attracted to Grace. It's becoming more and more difficult to remain objective and lock the secrets of her crafty mind. She's so beautiful and captivating. Part of me wants to prove her innocent, have her pardoned, and keep her all for myself. As for Rachel, she keeps the nights warm, but often more careful in my endeavors with her.